So, I've just found another one of my pet hits that I've just discovered now. This here, I don't know if it is definite or not, but I'm just going to make an assumption that it is. This, last time I played ESO, this wasn't here. Now it is. And there's this bear thing, don't know what it is, and this woman, ambassador, and I'm assuming that this is tied in with, oh yeah, this is my new character because I've made a new character. I'm assuming that this little thing here is tied in with the Orsinium DLC. Now, what's the point of making it DLC but then putting this here, so it's like, oh yes, come look, here's advertisement for our DLC. So this just proves, this one thing here just proves, why couldn't they just put Orsinium in the game? Because they have this, which I'm assuming is part of the DLC. If it's not, then I'd take all of this back. But why isn't Orsinium in the game already if this is? This just proves that DLC is starting to get really stupid. Like, insanely stupid. So yeah. Anyway. Hi guys, welcome to the next episode of Silent Rants, which is Silent Rants number 6, I think. Might be 6. In this one, guess where I am? I'm back on ESO. Now, if I've edited this right, you should see a clip at the start of the video of one of the pet hits that I have, where the game people, well, people that make games, put like things in that have nothing to do with the game, that have something to do with DLC, and it was the Orsinium DLC. So yeah, you should have seen that. I kind of explain a little bit about why I'm mad at the fact that they drew that in. Sorry. If I start rambling on a bit, I do apologise. For me, right now, it is literally 2 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. So, I found in ESO that the DLCs are starting to get pathetic. If you go to the Crown Store, like, experience packs, those ones that... The crafting styles I don't mind, because, well, not for that price, definitely not for that price, but the crafting styles I don't mind because it's like the style doesn't really do anything except looks differently, so you're only really paying for a different, so it's the equivalent of a different skin on Minecraft. It's just a different thing. If you want to make yourself look better, I mean, you can probably find the books to most crafting styles. I think you can probably find the books to the mercenary crafting styles around Tamriel, so that's fair enough. You can either find them or just quickly buy them. It doesn't really matter. So those ones I don't really mind. Pets as well, they don't really help you as far as I know. Like my mud crab, Kurt the mud crab, if he's here at the minute, I don't think he's, yeah, there he is. Kurt the mud crab, he doesn't really help me do anything, but he's just sort of there, loving life. But the DLC's like the Orsinium bundle. Actually, no. I'll start with a different bundle because there's one of them that really pissed me off. In this video, I'm going to go through everything that annoys me in ESO. I'm going to try to get ESO off the Silent Rants list, because I think at least half of the Silent Rants have been about ESO now, almost definitely. Right. First of all, Imperial City. The Imperial City DLC was the PvP area. So, as it says there, Daedric forces have taken over the Imperial City. Pause for a second. Daedric forces have taken over the Imperial City. Isn't that the main plot of the game? Shouldn't we be able to go there in the main game because that's what the game is about Molag Bal taking over Tamriel by attacking the Imperial City, while the forces of each race are fighting each other, and they have to join together to take on Molag Bal. Fair enough. New crafting items, sets and more, fair enough. Never before seen monsters, still kind of fair enough. New dungeon. Why does the Imperial City count as a dungeon? If I go on to here, look. Actually, I don't know. I'll explain why I'm there in a minute, because normally I'm in Ravenspire or Stormhaven. I'll explain why I'm in this area, which I don't go to very often because it's a really high level for me at the minute. If I go to here, I don't know what that is. Unlocks the Imperial City. Unlocks the Imperial City. Unlocks the Imperial City. White Gold Tower is a dungeon. The Imperial Prison is a dungeon. You can't go into the Imperial City, as far as I know, without the DLC. Even if you're in like a campaign, I don't think you can go. I think there's like a massive area around here that you just can't go into. I think. Anyway, I haven't been that close ever while I was doing the campaign. I only ever got really here because, as you can see from my Road to 50 videos, the campaign is not for lower levels. Anyway, going back to the DLC thing. So the thing we were promised when the game first came out, the Imperial City DLC, complete shitstorm. Moving on to the next DLC we've got, Orsinium. Now I would like to point out the name of this game, the full name of the PS4 version. I don't know if it's the same with PC, but the PS4 version of Elder Scrolls Online is called Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. Now the last time I checked, unlimited meant endless. Nothing can go past it because it just keeps going on forever. If it's so unlimited, then why should we have to pay for new areas? And just to show for a minute, I came to this area to show you this, because I noticed while I was doing some crafting for one of my friends, because I just started a new guild. Woo, new guild! I just started a new guild on this game. So the Mudcrab Hunters have gone, guys. Sad face. I started a new guild and I was just making some new stuff, and I saw that in the middle of nowhere. I didn't read the side bit to begin with. I just thought, oh my god, a new area. Has it actually been done? Can we go to new areas now? So I came here because I noticed that this path led to obviously what looks like a new area. So I came here and I saw this. Wow, pretty big gate. Looks cool. Went up to it. Okay, right, ready to go into a new area. I wonder if it's going to be a high level or lower level. Let's go. Then that happened. Entrance this zone requires DLC. DLC packs can be purchased. So, yeah. Can't go into that area at all. I'm still kind of pissy about the fact that... oh, this is another thing. Just the fact that only Daggerfall Covenant people can go here. Only Altmeri Dominion people can go into this area. Only Ebon Hat Pact can go into this area. Which, by the looks of it... Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take away 1 because that one doesn't count, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, each area only gets 5 places in Tamriel. So that's not really unlimited then. And again, you can only go and join other places with whatever faction you want. And this is something that I got confused by at the start, because as you may or may not know, I bought the Imperial Edition. Imperial Edition there, which means I can be the Imperial race, ride around on a horse and have a mudcrab. And get married if I find someone that'll marry me on the game. Please marry me. But if you want to join any race with any faction, you have to get the Adventure Pack. So that's another pack you need to get if you want to be able to play the game as free as you want. So that annoys me. Also, the Imperial Edition DLC, in my personal opinion, seeing as that I paid, I think it was an extra £10, 10 British pounds, for an Imperial Edition DLC that didn't really offer me anything useful, I think you should have been able to get the Imperial City DLC with it as well. I mean, pause for a second, I don't think the Imperial City DLC should be a DLC at all. same as Orsinium DLC. Don't think they should be DLCs at all. But if you bring out an Imperial Edition, I mean, the least you are owed with an Imperial Edition is the Imperial City DLC to be free or something like that. ESO, you've made not ESO, Bethesda. You've made some great DLCs, like the Shivering Isles DLC, Knights of the Nine DLC, Dragonborn. What's the other one called? Dawnguard. All these amazing DLCs, forgetting the Horse Armor DLC for Oblivion. All these amazing DLCs, and those ones you've done in Fallout. I never actually played any of the Fallout games, except Fallout 4. But I've heard about the DLCs in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and apparently they're pretty good, pretty much on the same level as the ones in Skyrim and Oblivion. But these aren't. I don't class these as DLCs. I don't class the Imperial City or the Orsinium as DLCs. They're microtransactions to get a little bit of extra content, which should be in the game already. And also, just to point out, Orsinium isn't, as far as I can remember in the lore, because I'm a big lore person for Elder Scrolls Online. Not Elder Scrolls Online, I keep getting mixed up for the Elder Scrolls series. Last time I checked, Orsinium wasn't a destination on the map, so that isn't Orsinium. Orsinium is an island just over here, apparently. I think, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Orsinium was like a bigger island over here, like Bankarai, not Bankarai, Betnik. That's an orc place, but that, I think that counts as Orsinium. I think, I'm not sure about the map completely, but hang on a sec, map of yeah, I'm just typing in. I'm literally looking up on Google. Orsinium. Images. Sorry this is taking a while. I'm just trying to prove something to myself. Actually, none of these maps actually look like they have Orsinium on them, and that one might. Is that Orsinium? Okay, no, I can't actually find a map with Orsinium on, so it might actually be, that place there might actually be Orsinium. Because one of my pet hates with this as well is all the locations not having the right names. So, like Glenumbra there, that's all, I think all that bit there is Daggerfall. That's, I've turned my map off now, but that's another area. That's Skyrim up there, that whole bit up there is Skyrim. That's Vardenfell, Solstheim, Morrowind, Argonia or Blackmarsh, elsewhere, Valenwood and all that. None of them have the actual names on them except Cyrodiil. That's because one of my pet hates, so that's not a reason to silent rant. But yeah, the DLC in this game is just, it's getting pathetic, and I'm honestly just waiting for the next DLC to come. I'm hoping that I don't have to make another video complaining about this game, but if another DLC comes out that is just so bad that it needs a video, then I will do it. But hopefully this is the final ESO video, and as I said, I started rambling off just there because it is late. But yeah, hopefully this is the last video that I need to do on ESO, and I really hope that the next ESO game Bethesda makes, not ESO game, you see I keep doing it now, it's got stuck in my brain, the next Elder Scrolls game Bethesda makes, I really hope that it's not anything like this in the terms of DLC, because it's just not worth it. A lot of the DLC I might actually no, that's not, no, I'm going to stop myself right there. Some of the DLC I can live with, none of these I can. The upgrades I sort of can, like for the bigger bank space and bigger bag space, I can live with that. I can live with that. I can't live with them, the vampire, cure to vampirism and werewolf bite, because back in Skyrim they were just a thing that you could do without a DLC, which is just pathetic in this game. Utilities experience, fair enough. If you want to cheat and get some experience, that's what I've got. The Plague of Mara. Whatever they are, I suppose they're useful for people that like repair kits, drinks, and all them. They're fair enough. I mean, if you want to spend money on getting them, but you can probably get them in the game anyway. Costumes, I have no complaint at costumes because if you want to get them, you can get them. If not, then you can still wear armor and look cool, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I was just gonna say some of these look pretty swag. Oh, noble suit. Oh, how posh. Wedding suit. That looks like Count Dracula's suit. Wedding suit, wedding dress, both for 700 crowns. And crafting, yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, I did use my 500 crowns to get the Dominion Race pack. Imperial crafting. 500 gold. Not gold, 500 crowns. I got it for free when I got the... And that's another thing. You shouldn't have to pay for an Imperial race. But still. Rare crafting, elf, barbarian, all them, fair enough, are stupid DLC packs that you can buy. But I don't have any problem with these ones because you can probably find the crafting things for them in the Tamriel anyway, so it just makes it easier if you can buy them from here without having to look everywhere. But if you spend enough time playing the game, then you'll probably find them all eventually anyway. Mounts and pets, you can sort of buy no, not pets. You can buy mounts, but they cost a lot of money, so this is just a time saver. But if you play the game long enough, you'll get enough to buy yourself a horse anyway if you save up your money. So yeah, mounts is just ease of use really. If you don't want to spend enough time getting the money to buy yourself a pet, then fair enough. Pets, nah, they follow you around, it's no big deal really. If you want to buy one, you can. But yeah, as I said, I'll just go over it one more time, just because I can, and it's getting even later now. I've recorded for about 15 minutes. DLC, Imperial City DLC, completely pointless, pathetic. Bethesda, it's even a low for anyone. It makes, I don't know too much about gaming trivia, but I'm pretty sure it's Capcom that's normally does bad DLCs, I think. And if someone from Capcom's watching, don't take it personally. I don't know this for certain. Don't shoot me. It's just what I've been told. I think Capcom's DLCs are bad. Might be Capcom, might be EA. I can't remember. Don't shoot me. It's yeah, just what I've heard. Anyway, those two shouldn't be DLCs at all. It's just pathetic to think that someone thought they were a good idea. Having an area that's in the game like this that I've seen today, having an area that's already in the game technically, like look, I can zoom out, zoom into it, like, hang on a minute, see if, yeah, there, look, Orsinium there. Oh wait, Orsinium isn't a city, it's the actual place. Anyway, a city there. Okay, wow, I didn't even notice that before. So everything in this little area here is already in the game. Like everything there's in the game already. So why do you have to get a DLC for it? Why is it not just a part of the game? I don't know what I'm going to call this episode. I've gone through everything. I've gone through damn Talos, damn you, ESO. I've gone through, what else? What other titles have I gone through this? Actually, seeing as though we're not really caring about time at the minute, let's just quickly check my videos of what I've called some of the actually, do I have a playlist for my silent rants? So sorry I'm going through this now, but I never noticed before. Huh, I don't. Okay, that's the next thing I'm doing today. Sorry about that, guys. We've had oh, Talos, damn you, ESO. We've had oh, ESO. Oh, only 2. I thought I did another one, but still, I have no idea what I'm calling this one because it. What can I do after I've gone past God? Like, how can I damn this game anymore? I've gone past God level. I mean, Talos is the god of gods, so I can't really go any higher than God himself. Anyway, enough of talking about the title of this video. I've gone through everything I can. Hopefully this is the last ESO video of the silent rants I have to do. I am doing more ESO videos because I've gotten back into it slightly. I mean, yes, I do complain about this game a lot, and there's a lot to complain about, and I know that it's nowhere near as good a game as some of the other ones that have come out in the last few years. Yes, last few years. Oh shit. No, fuck. But yeah, it's not the worst game I've ever played. I don't know really what is the worst game I've ever played. But yeah. Not the worst, but almost definitely like 100% not the best. So yeah. I've been Silent Assassin. You've been yourself. And I bid you farewell for now. Hopefully I won't have to come back to this godforsaken place. Actually, hang on a minute. Isn't this character that I've got on my, Oh, it is. Oh, where's my... Hang on a minute, one sec. Just end. I've already spent enough time doing it, I might as well spend a little bit more. Bye! Wait, don't leave yet, I've just got one last thing to say. So, just after filming the first Silent Rants 6, which is the first time on the first video, so this is the remake, so I'm sorry for messing up the audio. I didn't think it was that bad. But yeah, thank you for waiting for this remake to be brought up before you rewatched it. Anyway, I just wanted to put this on at the end, because at the end of that video, the only bit that you could actually make out was the fact that I said that the Thieves Guild DLC was announced, and I mentioned that I was pissed off at that, and I am, because it has been released now. But since then, I've heard sort of possibly a rumour that not only the Thieves Guild obviously being a stupid DLC, that shouldn't be DLC, it should be in the game already, because it's just pathetic. So yeah, that's another thing that pisses me off about this. But I've heard that maybe, this isn't certain, this is just a maybe, so I don't think this might be true. I hope it's not true, but there's apparently going to be a Dark Brotherhood DLC, and if that comes out, that's just going to piss me off even more, because there is no reason for these things to be DLC. So yeah, I just want to stick this bit at the end because yeah, I don't know why I want to stick. No, I want to stick it at the end because this was. I feel like it should be addressed that this game is just starting to annoy me. So yeah, you might notice the footage in this is the session 5 part 1 that I've just put back in. So if you're watching this for new gameplay, no, it's just my voice recorded over that session part 1 again. just clarifying. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for waiting for this re-upload, because I was actually very, very surprised that the audio was that bad. I genuinely didn't think it was that bad, and I really am sorry for uploading that, because I didn't think it would be that bad. But yeah, I've fixed it now, so hopefully everything should be fine with the audio, so you can watch this peacefully. If not, leave a comment and I'll redo it again. But yeah, this is the remake of that, so I'm sorry. Just as a word of warning, as well, not word of warning, but just as a thing, on the anywhere between the 30, actually no, anywhere between the 1st, is that the 1st of May? Oh, one sec, guys. January, February, March, April, May, June. So anywhere between the 1st of June Yeah, anywhere between the 1st of June and the 8th or 15th of June. So I'm going to say anywhere between the 1st and the 18th of June. Hopefully I'm going to be uploading what I'm going to try to make my 100th video and my 1 year anniversary, because it's technically my 1 year anniversary back in April, but I forgot all about it because I had some other stuff doing. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you stick with me for the 100th anniversary, and yeah, well, I'll call it 100th anniversary, but it's the 1 year anniversary and 100th video. But yeah, that means I've got to upload another couple of videos, probably 10 videos by that time. Actually no, 9, because this will be my 91st, because I'm going to delete the, anyway, I won't bore you with this. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe. I'm Assassin, you've been yourself, and bye!